Hi, I'm Chef Owen Tilley, and I'd like to welcome you to this edition of Ask the Chef. Now this week our question comes from Jen. Jen's one of our blog readers and asked, what are a couple of simple and easy garnishes that I can use at home? Now garnishes are a great way to give your plate a little extra pizzazz, and it can be something as simple as a few leaves of herb with a piece of lemon on it, or you can make a little effort for a big payoff. Now, first one we're going to work on today is called a cucumber twist. Now you want to take a medium-sized cucumber and make sure you wash it, because you just may have that guest who wants to eat the garnish too. So, starting off with a washed cucumber, and I've cut the end off. Now, we're going to make some really thin slices on this, and the thin slices are really important to make it work, so I want you to take your time and be careful. And remember, when you're using a knife, you always want to curl your fingers so that you don't cut your fingertips, and this is really important. So go slow and take your time, because this doesn't take much time at all. So, like I said, using my knuckles as kind of like a depth gauge, I'm just going to slowly slice the cucumber. And like I said, making it as thin as you possibly can, because the thinner the cucumber, the better the twist that comes out. Alright, so you only need 3 or 4 slices per plate, and that's what I've done. So, I'm going to take these thin slices, like I said, that's really thin, and we're going to stack them up together. Just like such. Alright, I've got 2 stacks here. So, next we're going to do is we're going to make a cut through the cucumber, but we're only going to go 2/3 of the way across, like such. And I'll do it with this stack as well. And that's just about it. All you have to do now is fan them out just a little bit and give it a curl on the plate as such to add that extra shot of color. Now the next one that I want to show you, we're going to use a piece of zucchini. And these are going to come out looking like flowers. So first, you want to take a medium-sized to small-sized zucchini, and remember, wash it, because once again, you might have someone who decides to eat it. Then we're going to cut off the ends. Put that aside. And with your favorite peeler, I just want you to simply peel the zucchini. Now take your time, and the reason why I say this is you want to make sure that you get the green on the end, because that's what's going to give us our color splash on the plate. Now 1 zucchini will make a ton of these, so you only need a few slices. So now that I've sliced the zucchini, I'm going to take a few, put them together like such, and then we're going to take a sharp knife and we're going to cut every 1/16 of an inch across down the zucchini. So watch me just like this. Now you don't want to go all the way down the zucchini, because we need an anchor in which to put either a skewer that I'm using today, or you can use simply a toothpick at home. So this just takes a second as I go across here. And once again, kind of using your knuckle for a depth gauge, because you always want to be careful when you're using a knife not to cut your fingers. Alright, just a few more cuts. And there we go. Now, you can separate the slices to make the individual flowers, if you will. You want to take and slowly roll, and be careful, take your time, because you want these to come out great. So basically I'm just rolling the slice of zucchini all the way down, like such. Then secure the bottom with a toothpick or a little skewer like I'm using. And then take another toothpick, just kind of pick them apart a little bit, let them open up. Now if you put these in the refrigerator in a little bit of ice water, they'll open up a lot quicker for you and get firm. Just as such. So, I'd like to thank Jen, our blog reader, for asking the question, how to make a couple of simple garnishes, and I'd like to thank you for tuning in. And I want to invite you to come back next week as well. And remember, you keep asking, I'll keep cooking.